Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Commander Belay, and this is a different type of video. Now, of course, this channel is very Chelsea orientated. Anything I discuss, previews, reviews, Chelsea news, transfer news, talking points, etc., etc. So, like I said, in the future, I want to start to maybe broaden it a bit. But today, what a better way to start? And to be honest, it's heartbreaking and very disheartening. Jose Mourinho has officially become the new Tottenham Hotspur manager, and I can't believe this day has come. Honestly, this day has come. The greatest manager of Chelsea Football Club, the most successful manager, Chelsea legend, has now become the manager of Tottenham Hotspur, our arch rivals. You couldn't write the script. You honestly couldn't. Signing for Manchester United was tough enough, but signing for Tottenham, in my opinion, it's crossing the line. I'm going to get into details as to how I think Mourinho will do at Tottenham, how I feel about Mourinho, because a lot of our fans have now turned against him. They've called him a snake, mercenary, a Judas, etc. Going to be getting into that as well, and my thoughts, opinions, and my backstory of why I love Jose Mourinho so much. But before I go into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Make sure you hit the notification so you're notified for every time I do upload, and comment down below thoughts, opinions on Mourinho. Did you love him? Are you against him now? Is he not a legend in your eyes? Do you think that love story is completely finished? Leave me your thoughts in the comments below. But 22nd of December, lads, we feast. We feast at White Hart Lane. It's time to get our revenge. Jose, it's over for you. But let's put our minds back to 2004. Of course, I was only a 2-year-old boy at the time. I was born in 2002. 2 years old boy, so of course I had no clue what's going on. But obviously, watching back at history, that's where he announces himself as a special one. In 2005, he joins Chelsea, and the rest is history. In that total tenure, in his first spell and second spell, 3 Premier League titles, 8 major trophies in total. He is our greatest manager of all time up to this day as I record this video. And to be honest, it's he's a legend. He has to go down as a legend, and I love this man so much. I had so much respect, so much admiration, and I love this man to the core. It got to a point where, I put him on the ranks of Terry, Lampard, Drogba. I loved this man so much. The 2 fan bases that adored him was the Chelsea fans and the Inter Milan fans. What he did for those 2 clubs was magnificent. I loved him. When he came out the second time, I thought that he'd bring back stability. He'd bring back a long-term vision. In 2013, I thought that was the moment. And unfortunately, despite us winning the double in 2015, the Premier League and the League Cup, it all started to go downhill for not only for Chelsea, but for also Jose Mourinho as well. And it's only in recent times where Chelsea has started to pick up. And with Jose Mourinho, like I said, I respect that man. I love that man so much. I worshipped him like a father as I grew up watching Chelsea, being a youth, being a 7-8-year-old, watching Mourinho. Every time I saw him, all I knew was Mourinho. I'd always study Mourinho. I would love that man, and he reminded me a lot of my father. My actual father is very similar to Mourinho. The way they speak, they've got similar accents, the way they think as well about football, they're so similar. And he was a father to me, honestly. What he did for Chelsea, the 3 fingers, the way he'd pat the badge when he was at Anfield, patting the badge, the guy, he'd bring back so much memories. I was tearful. When we sacked him in 2016, I burst into tears. The first time I've ever burst into tears of a managerial sack. I've only burst into tears twice, and that was when Hazard left, and that was when Mourinho left as well. I had so much respect, and I loved that man so much. And anyone close to me, and anyone that's watched the channel for a while, you know how much I love Mourinho. But now, in my opinion, this is where he's crossed the line. For me, that love story ends. And as he put it himself, wise words in 2015, the love story ends when you join your direct rival. There you go, Mourinho. Listen to your own words. Listen to what you said back in 2014. In 2005, when he mocked Tottenham, saying that Tottenham are a mediocre club, they'll always be in the middle. And he joined Tottenham. So, football can change. Football can change. And if you told me that back in 2015, if you told me 4 years ago that in that 4 years he would become Manchester United manager and he'd get sacked and he'd also become Tottenham manager, I would have laughed in your face and told you to go away. Because honestly, I could not see this coming. But now the question is, what manager is he? Is he a snake? Is he still a legend? For me, a lot of fans have been saying that ever since he joined Manchester United, that love story ended. You can't be joining Manchester United. But at the time, I forgave him for Manchester United. Why did I forgive him for Manchester United? Here's why. At the time, we just sacked him. We sacked him twice. We have no loyalties against him. And, Man United is the biggest job in the world. Manchester United is the biggest club in the world when it comes to trophies, historically as well. And I kind of understood it. He always wanted to become the Manchester United manager. You know what? I let it pass. I let it slide. It's fine. So I let it slide. I still loved him, I still respected him, I still adored him, I still held him really, really high. He got sacked and he became a pundit. He started protecting us on TV, and I started to be less bitter. I started to grow my love towards Mourinho even more. And now, you know, with Pochettino being sacked last night and Mourinho with all these rumours last night, and now it's been announced this morning that he has been the manager, it's honestly heartbreaking. I've known this man for so long, I've respected him, I've loved him, but now, honestly, I've lost all respect. The love story ends here. I'll respect and I'll be grateful for everything he did for Chelsea Football Club, but now to this day is when we have to stop. This is where we have to stop and kind of understand that there's no loyalties in football. There is honestly no loyalties in football, because, you know, a man like Jose Mourinho, who is so-called Chelsea man, when he said back in 2015 that he loves Chelsea fans, I quote, he loves Chelsea fans so much that he would never ever manage Tottenham Hotspur. And now you flash forward to 2019, and today it's been confirmed that he's now Tottenham Hotspur manager. It just goes to show and emphasise why there's no more loyalty in football. Your Totties, your John Terrys, your Frank Lampards, you know, it's in the old era. We're in a new modern era, new generation, where loyalty means nothing to managers and footballers. The only thing loyalty is fans. The fans will be here forever. Us fans, me, you, anyone who's watching this right now, the fan base, we will be here forever for the rest of our lives with the same club. But the people like the managers and players, they'll come and go. They have no loyalty to Chelsea. They're here for the paycheck and they'll leave. And that's what I learned today. And honestly, it's heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking. It's annoying. And the sad thing is, I think he'll do well at Tottenham Hotspur. I really think he'll do well. Of course, when I was reading the reports, of course, Daniel Levy, when he was having the meeting with Jose Mourinho, in-depth meeting, he was blown away, apparently, according to Independent, which are quite reliable, by Jose Mourinho's plans about how he's going to utilise the academy. And I believe that Jose Mourinho is a rejuvenated man. He's had over a year to kind of think. He's changed his backroom staff as well. He's had time to really adjust his philosophy, adjust his vision, kind of set for more long-term rather than short-term. And I believe that he's a more calmer man. I've seen him in punditry at Sky Sports. He's had a long time to think about it. He's had a long summer break. He misses it. He's realised his mistakes. And I think that this guy is hungry. It's a hungry Jose Mourinho, a more rejuvenated Jose Mourinho. And he was blown away by the academy plans. It said in his quotes, you know, by the players he had. He said that the squad is nearly good enough to challenge for a title. It shows that maybe he doesn't need to acquire the transfer market as much as he used to. He's realised his mistakes. Modern football, developing players is crucial. Look at the Lampard model. Look at what Klopp's on as well. Yes, of course, he'll have to spend big. But I do believe that he even said himself before he joined the club, he said, next club I want to join is a club with a long-term vision, a long-term project that he wants to be. He doesn't want to end sour in the third season. He's finally learned his lesson, and that's hence the reason why I believe Jose Mourinho will be successful at Tottenham, and he will actually win them trophies, because the man is a serial winner. And that's why it hurts me more. Because if I knew the guy was finished and he'd go to Tottenham and he's ruined it even more, then I'll be all good. But I genuinely believe deep down that this guy will actually improve Tottenham. He will actually get them back to winning ways. And I think it is actually a good appointment by Daniel Levy. Now, at the time when the reports came out yesterday, I didn't believe it, because I thought Jose Mourinho, you know, he relies so heavily on the transfer market. He's a checkbook manager. Daniel Levy, he's very stingy as we know. He barely gave any money to Pochettino. The man got to a Champions League final, and the only player they really signed was Ndombele, and Lo Celso was on loan anyway. So, you know, he didn't really spend much. He never really spent much. There was 2 windows where he spent nothing, not a single penny. So I thought, this guy is stingy. Daniel Levy and Mourinho is a disaster waiting to happen. This would never happen in a million years. But hey, what do we know? What do we know? This is football, anything can happen. But like I keep mentioning, emphasising that this is a rejuvenated, a brand new Jose Mourinho, hungry, ready to fight. And I'm telling you guys, this man's ready. This man is now ready, and I believe that this is why it hurts me even more. He's not a snake. Like I said, the love story ends. When you go to direct rival, the love story ends. Going to Tottenham, cross the line. I'll always be respectful and grateful for what you did, but I no longer admire you. I no longer love you. I don't respect you at this moment in time. I respect what you did, but I don't respect you for what you've done going to Tottenham. I don't admire you. I don't love you whatsoever anymore. Our job, you came to Chelsea, done what you had to do. You were a legend there, and you still will be a legend, but you won't be remembered as fondly. Your choice. Like I said, 22nd December though, we feast, Jose. We feast. Lampard is come to the White Hart Lane and the mighty kids, and we're going to turn you over. It's as simple as that. It's literally what's going to happen. But yeah, going to wrap it up there, guys. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you're notified for every time I do upload. And comment down with your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. Like I said, Do you think Mourinho is a snake? Has he crossed the line going to Tottenham? Do you still love him? Do you still respect him, admire him? Do you think he's a Chelsea legend? And how do you think he'll do at Tottenham Hotspur? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. But without further ado, I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.